I'm sure you've seen the horrible, fucked up shit humans are capable of when there are zero repercussions. But let me tell you right now, no matter how you compartmentalize, how you desensitize, you can't prepare for El Sueño. He's got a religious streak that rates pretty close to delusional. He's taken vows of poverty, chastity. If he's not in it for the chocha or the money, he's in it for the power. This joint task force is CIA, DEA, and JSOC. I'm your resident spook for this ride. Welcome to Operation Kingslayer.
Our briefing said there'd be a contingent of locals.
The Qatar is 26. They're a group of rebels who've been giving Unidad and Santa Blanca some resistance. We'll meet their leader, Pakatari, soon as we touch down. Bolivians have a long history of hating us Yankees, but this time, let's hope the enemy of my enemy will be my friend. But don't turn your back on him. I'm not going to.
Welcome everyone, I'm Wilco and you're at Ultra Super Mega's YouTube channel, and we're going to let's play to Everson. First cutscene for you. We'll catch this cutscene because it leads into the first mission. You're going to have me for half an hour and then you're on your own if you want to play it or not. So let's listen in.
This is the help you promised? That Sandoval promised? A single Yankee died. So you send a handful of soldiers. Hundreds of Bolivians have died from Santa Blanca's bullets. Where will my hundreds of soldiers come from?
As Americans, we aren't here, remember? These soldiers are the best covert ops team our country has to offer. With their help, you won't need hundreds of soldiers.
Are you familiar with the word Huber, Senora Bowman?
Meet Pakatari, leader of the resistance group Qataris 26. We will be working with the rebels to destabilize Santa Blanca's organization. They've been fighting Santa Blanca and corrupt Bolivian officials for nearly 6 years now. We'll need to coordinate targets.
There's no time for this. We have information on Amaru's whereabouts.
Amaru? You found him? Amaru is one of the founders of the Qataris 26.
More than that, her group is founded on his ideas. Without his theories of an agrarian proletariat, there would be no organized resistance against Santa Blanca and the corruption in our government. Amaru must be saved. If you were to assist my people, it would do much to earn my confidence.
Where is he?
We do not know exactly. We know he's in this province and that there is a Santa Blanca lieutenant who knows where he is.
I'll put a call into the activity, see if they can dig more intel out of the airwaves. Start looking for that lieutenant and keep me informed of everything via sat phone. Good hunting.
Saving Amaru is important to our cause, Yankee. Make sure you don't kill the Santa Blanca lieutenant before you get the chance to ask him questions.
And there we go. Now it's daytime. It will be in a sec. It's about my third or fourth attempt to record this. I've had plenty of issues technical wise on my end, but hopefully this time it works, even though I'm getting a lot of stuttering here at the moment. We're playing on PC. Like I said, I'm Wilco. You've got me on Wilco's Chill Zone. This is the most generic character I could make. Just
Time
purely,
to run your pay, people. Put on
just
your
purely
game
because
faces.
I tell you, I'm not too comfortable working
some
with
terrible
Pakatari
load
and these
times at the
rebels.
moment with my
Their kind of
computer.
ideology always
Doesn't seem
ends
to be
up
anyone
with
else. It
bodies
just
in the
seems to be
ground.
mine.
What's your
So
feeling on this op, Nomad?
End of the
unfortunately,
day, this is a revenge mission.
we're
We need
getting
to
there.
focus and get this
So
done quick before we get stuck between local
let's go for a
politics and
drive. So
fighting some
Ubisoft,
cartel bullets. First objective,
Ubisoft
track
Paris,
down that Santa
and
Blanca
about
lieutenant so we can
10
find
or
Amaru.
15 other studios
Whoa.
apparently been working on this for 4 or 5 years, but we've got it now. March 7th was release day. I'm about, it says about 12% through the story line of my single player playthrough, so I'm playing through a single player. This will end up being my co-op player where I play with my mates with, because the skill trees are very different. What you want to use your skills for first in co-op is a lot different what you want to do in single player. Single player definitely do sync shot, extend your battery and your range of your drone, all that kind of stuff. In co-op you want to more focus on something that you're going to be good at for the group and double down on that, and then do things like bullet resistance and things that are going to make you stronger out in the field and better as a teammate. So we're coming up here on the first part of the mission. You can get me on Wilco's Chill Zone on Twitter, Twitch, and I've also got a YouTube account, and If you want to watch some of our funnier videos on Ghost Recon, hopefully they'll be going up on my other account, which will be free, FREEGE. We'll park this thing nicely just there in the car park. We'll hop out. So like I said, ultrasupermega.com.au, go check them out. That's where all the reviews and stuff head up, and that's where most of my content ends up. We do a podcast, at least 2 a week, 3 total for the website.
Drone.
So go over the website and check all that out, plus the Discord. So we've just chucked the drone up. We've got that first guy there. We'll take him out in a sec.
Spotted one with
Hitting max range there. But there's the 2 there. So I've done this many times. So let's not sync shot this. Let's just take him out.
That's a kill.
And we'll head up here and
Don't
take
wanna
these
spook the
2 out.
target.
We will use
Switch
sync
to suppressors.
shot because I
Got eyes on
don't
the target.
want
Let's
to
move.
spook that lieutenant. We want to have this as smooth as we can so we can get as much gameplay in for you guys as possible. So let's do that. We go, you take him, I'll take him. That guy sounds like Seth Green. I'm thinking Grumpy might be right. We've got to get to the end and find out. No one can find out for me otherwise. So the resources you need
We'll leave a
to
marker so the rebels can pick up
tag
the supplies later.
that helps you with your skill tree. So each different skill has a different resource
we got
allocated to it.
hostiles.
And you need a skill point or 2 or 3 or 4 and a certain amount of resources to upload up each skill. But let's chuck this drone up again. Sync shot's pretty OP. That's why I recommend if you're playing single player, that's what you upgrade first. But if you're playing co-op, you don't get the sync shot as an option because you don't play with any more than who you're playing with. So you got to do it manually between these. So that's all of them. So he's got his back turned, so we can sneak up here. Try and go around this back way. See how close we can get. Chuck on a pistol. Take you out.
That's a kill.
You're in the tent, I think. No, you're the other side of the tent. So let's tag those resources for starters. We'll take you, and then we'll go up and we'll grab you and interrogate. So there we go. That's the lieutenant.
Here's
That's the
deal,
first part of the
asshole.
mission.
You answer my questions, or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. No entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabron. What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya Farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
Anyway, so that's
We need to get
the
this
first
done.
part. I'm really enjoying the game so far.
Amaru's an old
I
man.
will be doing a review
Not
for
gonna
the
last long.
website, but
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already
I
dead.
do need to
Maybe, maybe not. All
finish
those
the
major
game
players.
before I do it, so it will take a while to get up. But we'll do a 1-minute review on it as well. Oh, sugar.
Can't afford to take
So
any
that there
chances.
is when someone
much riding
spots
on
you.
this.
Now
Let's
someone
move.
suspects me, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner. So they're going to come check out my last location, but let's drone it. That was me getting a bit sloppy. So see there, he's looking around. He's not going to come up.
civilian nearby.
So as you can see in the
Let's get
minimap in the
moving.
bottom right hand corner, there's that
Cartel isn't
glowing
waiting around for us
section.
to track down and
That
rescue Amaru.
means there's a bad guy that I haven't tagged yet. He's somewhere around, probably in this building, so we'll go right in there. A bit lower.
Yo, Sicario with a submachine gun. The sandbag in
There you
place.
go.
See?
They've got it. We've got those two, so we'll sync you up. No. Oh, how do we do this? Let's take you out for starters. Let's see what happens. Nut shot on that guy.
Target down.
Poke the hornet's nest.
And then I can just queue you up once you're ready. He's going to give us a verbal warning.
Good to go.
There we go. And then they're both down.
Firing. Oh shit, we've been
We've
spotted.
been spotted, but there's no one left. So we'll jump over there.
We done?
Shit, I kinda got all excited there.
Could have gone around, but we won't. So we'll tag these resources. They're the important part. There are also side missions. I'll try and squeeze a side mission in the half hour, see if I can, so you can see what they're all about. They do range in difficulty. The hardest ones are the convoys, which is the video that's going off on our YouTube channel at the moment, which was a sort of a throw together thing. I didn't really put much effort into it, so I need to do a proper, better one. There's some good ways out there to take out the convoys. It promotes creativity, to be honest. It's this open world. It really is about, yeah, trying to do things your way and see how it goes. If it doesn't work, you try again. So then there's documents like this that give you pretty good stories.
What a wonderful name for a town.
I haven't gone into it too much. There we go. We've got to level up. So
Taking the bike.
before I go too far, we'll check out that. We'll get the drone. Physical.
Visit divine wrath upon Culta and wipe it off the face.
I want to use the mines. So this will be my co-op play. I do like. There you go. We can see the bottom right-hand corner. I haven't got enough medical resources yet. So let's leave it. Let's just leave it. So we've got to go to that yellow marker. Oh, I end up inside the building. Let's try that again. We'll take the most direct route once I can. I don't mind the handling. I'm getting used to it. Driving with a keyboard's hard though. And we'll just, like I said, the most direct route's usually the best. Oh, and then we get stuck on a rock. There we go. Whoa, that was pretty interesting. So we should be good now. Ah. Oh, I love the dirt bikes. Really good fun. That you can come unstuck on them pretty quickly. Now, the thing that breaks the immersion in this game is a lot. You can't take this game too seriously. There's a lot of fun, a lot of tongue-in-cheek stuff in this game. So just sit back and relax and enjoy what it is, which is a good open world co-op game or single player game, depending on how you want to do it. So we're going down here. There's the part we're going to go to. But yeah, I'll hop off this bike and all of a sudden I'll have my three teammates right there next to me. They find their own way there, but they just appear. Well, that's probably close enough. So we'll hop off. You can see we've got the hotspots on the radar up there, so looks like there's plenty of enemies around. And there we go, the blue dots on the radar there. That's my teammates randomly turning up. Okay, so helicopter. We have, as you can see, as I highlight, they no longer blurry dots on the map. That when you go up to extreme mode, I'm playing in advanced mode, which is the second hardest. Once you go up to advanced mode, you lose that blurriness of the hotspot on the radar, so you don't get the hint of where everyone is. Plus you're
Tango marked, but he's got a civilian nearby.
Plus you're obviously a little bit less bullet spongy, so you've just got to be careful.
Coming up on a Toyo farm. Remember, a lot of these Sicarios are ex-military.
ID your targets. If Amaru gets killed by a stray round, Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water.
Okay, so you try and pick off the guys who are on their own is the key here. Otherwise, people, if they see a dead body, obviously they get alerted. And this is a bit harder when... The game's always harder if you alert them. So it's all about stealth. But I don't think we're going to be able to use stealth unless I go right around, which might work. Let's just quickly do this. Okay, so we're in the pig yard. No, he's got me. Okay, so we're in trouble.
Ready to fire. Find some fucking cover!
Weapons free,
Okay,
weapons
so
free.
they're going to start attacking, which will help us out. there is a lot of ability to shoot through things, so don't be shy to have a crack at marks. Oh, there he is. And obviously pick good cover. There you go, that's got a guy down. The screen, obviously, when you're about to die. We'll sync shot these last guys up. As you can see, doing all that prep work makes a huge difference for the game, because now we know the dots on the screen is how many you got to kill.
I think that's all of them.
Simple as that. So now we just wander in, get him out, free him out.
Are you Amaru?
Amaru,
What's left
sorry.
of him anyway. Come on, we're getting you out of here.
Okay, so follow us, Amaru. So while we're here, we'll quickly... There's some more comms. I find the comm stuff's the hardest for me to find, or I guess I use that the most, because I'm struggling to unlock those skills in my playthrough at the moment. So there's a weapon part over here, I thought.
Yo,
There it is.
Case here.
So this gives us a scope. Yeah, scope for one of the guns. We can do that later, but for now we need to get this helicopter and fly back 3 kilometers. Helicopters are fun.
Right, let's roll.
They just don't land very well. I'm getting used to it now though, so I can land one pretty well. So this will be the end of the first mission when we get over there. We'll see what's around, whether I go into the second, get a bit of major intel. Target is too far. I'm not doing anything. Oh, Amaru didn't get in the friggin' helicopter. Sorry, I'm used to just flying off. And I just assume everyone's going to make it, but Amaru's different. So let's go pick up Amaru. Dude, hop in a helicopter. As you can see with the landing I'm about to make, how fun they are. So, light as a feather. There we go, bounce and down. Oh, she's hot in here. Can't wait for winter. Oh no.
Hello, get out.
Funny. Funny. Okay, so we can't take the helicopter because the propeller blades hit that thing. Okay, so let's take a vehicle. This should probably take longer than expected. So
Hang on, I'll
let's
drive.
see what happens.
Go ahead, I'll meet you.
Okay, so a little bit of background on hold on, let's quickly just do the map. Okay, so it is giving me a tracking. There we go. A little bit of background on what Ghost Recon Wildlands actually is. It's an open world third-person shooter, squad-based tactical shooter. That's a lot,
Take it up with him, Sam.
but that's what it is. Ubisoft obviously brought it out. This is the Tom Clancy universe, which is why we talk about a lot on our Tom Clancy podcast, Locked On. Check it out on iTunes. And, whoa, the biggest map that you really should pay attention while I'm driving. Biggest open world map that Ubisoft's ever put out. I haven't seen any comparisons with the other ones, but it does feel really big. There's 21 provinces split up into 4 different types of the cartel. So we're after El Sueño, which is the big head guy. Then there is 4 smaller bosses under him. We've got to take out 3 of them to get to El Sueño. That's the only real mission, is to take out El Sueño. You can do it however you want. I'm personally, in my single player playthrough, I am taking down the influence of the cartel, so we're attacking the religious side of the cartel. The missions that province that I'm in at the moment, we're actually trying to capture, or no, we're trying to recruit a DJ, and yeah, some of the dialogue in that is hilarious. So like I said, it's a very serious game. It's just a bit of fun, to be honest. Get on the road. And yeah, so you've got to get him to turn on and get names and information of others so we can stop the cartel's influence on other people. In another province, we were smashing up the actual casino in the place and the resort. We were scaring away the patrons of the resort. So that's some of the idea of let's take the short route. Like I said, arcadey. It worked. That's it, it worked. Oh, that's a good drive. Yeah, so there's lots of things like that. We blackmailed a guy that was seeing a prostitute. We had to film him doing that. There's actually quite a large variety to some of the missions when you get outside the security areas. The security areas generally are, hey, here's an encampment, take out the encampment, but some of them do require you to be not detected, which can be hard. It's also a little bit more forcing you to do stuff, but the other thing that they do is they do force you to have full-on gunfights as well, so you do have to have all kinds of different abilities in this game. Well, this is not going to end well. This is not going to end well at all. Lucky with a full drive. Yeah, so there'll be some that you have to actually defend an area for 2.5 minutes, and they are quite hard unless you're well equipped and you're very good at dude, you thought you were getting tortured before. Yeah, so unless you're actually really good, and I find the trick with those ones where you defend a position is lace and C4 around some cars where you know people are going to be hiding, put some mines in on the road so that when I mean they get blown up and take 4 people out in one hit. Okay, so we're going to get there eventually. It's going to take... Wow, this car is awesome. No one's a Santa Blanca special. So, yeah, so the cartel is a Santa Blanca. The lead-in, if you watch War in the Cartel, which is Ubisoft's live-action movie, sort of half-hour TV episode type of thing leading up to this, it explains everything on what the cartel's about. So, I'd recommend doing that if you're interested in the game as well. But here we are, so first mission. Sorry about that, guys, I should have had a helicopter, which would have been a lot more peaceful, but we got there. And you'll hear a bit about the game, which is always good fun, so...
Hold up, there's a weapons case here.
There is a weapons case here, but what we're going to do is get the cutscene. And I think we've got about 10 minutes left on the record, so... We'll see what comes up first.
Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts. These Aucas, these demons, they had questioning me. Let us say, their talk of love was enough to make me vomit. But their methods were not...
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
Si, Yuri Polito.
These are the fucks that tortured Ricky Sandoval while Sueño questioned him. I want them bad.
We only saw run-of-the-mill Sicarios when we freed Amaru.
But I haven't seen Yuri and Polito in at least 3 days, maybe 4. I don't know where they are now.
We need more intel.
Yes,
We'll
we
search
do.
every village and camp until we find something.
And that's
Somebody's
what you've got to
know
do.
something. Gather documents, hack computers, interrogate hostile lieutenants, talk to civvies, whatever it takes.
We'll turn over every rock.
Hoorah! Let's go. Okay, we'll get this weapon case. We'll go over on the map and see what we can find. If I can find a lieutenant or a bit of intel, I will show you that gameplay. So there is
Awesome.
a new gun.
Put this to use. Heads up. Bowman's file on Yuri and Polito is coming through.
Okay, so Okay, so I'm waiting for that file to come through that's about to talk about. So we've got a sniper rifle.
Let's roll. That's the rundown on La Yuri and El Polito. They're a key part of Santa Blanca's security operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall. Personal bodyguard and childhood friend to El Sueño. El Muro's little brother is La Plaga. Nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media. Head Sicario for the cartel.
The hunt starts now. We want Sueño, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy. First targets are
That's
Yuri
it.
and Polito. We find the intel, we track them down, we take them out.
Okay, it gets pretty hot and heavy as you can see on the minimap down there, so we're just going to stop and see. Okay, so I've got a intel location there, so let's grab that first. And I'm not sure what it is. Generally, it'll be a computer I'll need to hack if it's something like that. Otherwise, you can storm a base and... Hold on, before we go too far. We've got Unidad, which is the military. They're the purple. Yeah, whereabouts are they? They are a lot harder, so you need to take them a bit more seriously than the cartel members. That's them there. Yep, so there's two of them. That's okay. We won't hit the civvies. Okay, so I'll go. I can get him, so we'll tee you up. We'll come around the corner and say surprise.
Good to go. Civilians in the air. Watch your fire.
That's
we
it.
own it.
That's it done. So we'll go over here. There's no enemies on the map. Okay, we go inside. Oh, it is a lieutenant's.
You hear anything about the
Oh, it's
cartel
a
around
civilian.
here? Where they are, or things like that?
I haven't had a civilian before. That's cool.
Nomad, I've got Pacatari on the line.
So we'll
Sounds like he needs
take-
our help.
Put him through. Gracias. Pac, this is Nomad. How do you read? Over.
Here we go. We've got a helicopter we can take.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem
that.
in Itaqua, and Bowman says you may be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel and the horrors in...
Okay, supply raids. Cool. Yep. So he wants us to do them.
Have broken.
So that is our plane we get to steal.
Their spirit. The fires of revolution have almost gone out.
Spare me the rhetoric, Ari. Just tell me what you need.
There is a cartel supply convoy passing through the province soon. Capturing it would give my people much needed supplies and restore their morale. Can you do this?
Consider it done.
Yes, we can.
Taking
The
orders from
convoys.
Pacatari now?
Atari needs
Once
this
finished the
convoy.
video, we'll
You're
try
gonna
convoy
give it.
whether we get it or not.
The more
Will
he
be
depends on us to get shit done, the more we
will
can
be
get out of him in
interesting.
return.
Okay, so we've got those. Okay, so let's avoid everything
Clear out.
so we can get as much into this video as we can.
Look alive. We
This
got
way.
company.
He looks so funny riding on this bike. Okay, so hopefully the watchtower guys don't see us. And it's a beautiful landscape. I love the area, and it does change in each province as you go. Like just across the other side of the river is a whole another province. There's some baddies on the side of the road. You can take them out if you feel like you want some XP. That's the way to do it. All these little hotspots. That's an actual fortified area on the left there. It's definitely worth trying to clear out those little hotspots you find randomly around the map though, because you will get extra XP out of that, and sometimes resources as well. Also keep an eye out for explosions in the distance. Gee, I was hoping I was going to randomly see one then, but they are generally sometimes nothing, but most of the time they are resources, and sometimes unguarded too. So you just got to be careful going in there. Sometimes they are guarded, but definitely a way if you see some of them, there's some quick resources so that can help you with your skill tree. So banging around this corner here. I can't even remember. Oh, this is probably the bad one. The hard one. We'll see what happens. I think it is actually. Oh no. This isn't too bad. there's still a KOA. We've got the plane up on top of the hill there though, so hopefully I can do it all in the one sort of mission. And then, like I said, we'll take down that convoy, or we'll have an attempt at it anyway. They are hard. You've basically got, in the smaller maps, your maps go from 2-star provinces up to 5-star provinces. Obviously get harder as more stars. I'm currently on the single player playthrough going through the 3-star province, and it's not too bad, but some of the convoys up in the 4 or 5-star have helicopter protecting them as well. But in this one you just, whoa, that was a flare or something nearby. Yep, there we go, there's a flare, so that's something that you can get you more resources and stuff as well. So they do make it easy to find stuff in this game, because it is such an open world game. But let's hop off here. Yeah, but generally a convoy's got it's a truck, and it's got a heavily armoured vehicle with people in it, either front and back. So you need to take out those 2 vehicles, but you also need to take out the driver of the truck, because the driver of the truck will drive away at any stage that he is spooked. So you've got to do a lot of planning, to be honest, which is good fun. So like I said, I usually put some C4 on the road, get ready to detonate it, and when I see them, and then put a mine before it, so mine takes out the front, and the mine takes out the front car, and the C4 takes out the back car when it goes off, and then you've just got to get in the car and chase down the truck itself. But the truck, you can shoot the driver if you want, is another option. You can just straight up shoot it, but not through the front window. It has to be through the side window, because the front window is armoured. This is going to be a gunfight at some stage, because you've got those 3 in the middle there, unless I try and lure them. I'll take you out. If I had my sniper, I'd take...
Ready to fire.
Target down.
Hang back, that tango.
Okay, so they're alerted now. They know something's going on, obviously. We've got the 4th one over there, so we'll be careful of him. There's a captain in there, so he's a little bit harder.
Shit, they spotted us.
Okay, you're down. You're down.
That's a kill.
You're down.
Okay, we're still
Yeah, we're still good.
It's a Santa Blanca commendation. Those Sicarios will be missing this.
That's a skill point, so they're pretty handy, especially early on. Okay, so you're down. That's area cleared. Let's go upstairs. We'll get the skill point. We're upstairs, and the major intel. Messy as shit. What are you talking about, mate? Okay, so major intel. Let's get that. Investigate. Yeah.
This
That's that done.
mentions an Unidad captain who sends prisoner to Urian.
We'll get some comms resources.
He's got to know where our lovebirds are. But he's sitting in an Unidad firebase.
Okay, so that then leads you to another mission, is what the intels are all about.
This metal has a coca plant on it.
Okay.
That's kind of
So
cool.
let's steal this plane. Okay, so that's that area clear. We've got a helicopter just here, but like... guarding this one. Once again, it'll probably be another firefight because I haven't got sync shot done on this character. With sync shot, if you got it all up to the 3 sync shots,
Everybody
then
hold up, we got hostiles in the air. I got a Sicario with a minigun.
She's
There,
pretty
buddy,
easy. There's a heavy guy. So that little shield symbol is different to the circles, so that means he's got more heavily armoured and got a heavy light machine gun generally.
Got another
There's
tango.
our aeroplane.
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
So take him out.
He makes 5.
And that's it? There's 5. Okay,
Good to
so...
That's a kill.
And that's it. Making this look very easy, I apologise. It's not actually this easy. It's just the early province, and I've done this, like I said, 3 or 4 times, so I know exactly what's going on. Plus, this is all the area you do in open beta and closed beta, so I've done this missions a fair few times. We've got some more resources just over here. Like I said, this is my co-op player, so I do need all this kind of stuff. Okay, and then we'll steal this plane, and we'll do the convoy, and that'll be a wrap. Okay, so there's that. Planes are fun. They're terribly fun to land. I had one last night that was... had to land it on this... Oh, it wouldn't have been 100 meter. Oh, smoke coming out of this thing. Yeah, it was on an island I'd landed on. I don't know why I waited for them then, but anyway. So, look, there it is. You can go anywhere you want in this game. Any of those mountains will have to end up on at one stage. That's the fun part of it. Like this closed beta, as you can see up top there, that mountain range, that's where closed open beta was, the second province. It's a 5-star security area, so they actually do training and stuff up there. It's crazy. It was hard. So they start bringing jammers in and surface air missiles, alarms, all this kind of stuff. So I need to approach this from this direction, so we will swing it here and do a whee loop, bring it around. Oh, it's going to be coming in at an angle. No, it's not. There it is. You watch this for landing. And that's it. That's how you land a plane. Wow, no one ever fly with me, please.
Rebels can send a team in later to pick up their supplies.
Okay. So, from here, let's have a look where this convoy is. Is it... That's it there. It's heading into the other province, so we're probably not going to be able to get it. But there we are. There it is. Let's see. We'll take the helicopter for a spin. So I hope you've enjoyed the video anyway. We'll see how we end up on this. Oh, I've got a driver's side. There we go. They'll appear on the helicopter, so don't worry about them. There they are. 3.6 k's away. So if you've liked the video, well, there's a mission to take out that convoy. Maybe we should hit that. So
Pakatari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat. If we help him turn things around, we'll be able to
there we
counter
go.
his
So we'll take that one. That's perfect. So we know where they're going. They're going down this road here. I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen. I know I'm on webcam, but that wouldn't have helped you guys at all. So I don't have guns on this. That's the way my video says to take it down. Was get a helicopter with guns on it, and just shoot the hell out of the cars taking it. So I've got a mine. I've got 2 mines, so I can take out the front car. Let's have a look here. A good location to set up attack on this. Let's just drop it here. Generally roadblocks work pretty well as well, so if you get a car and block the road, they'll stop. Just gotta be careful with your mines because they do take out civilians as well. Let's use this car as a bit of a decoy. Okay, that's gonna stop the traffic.
Supply truck's getting
Nah,
away.
that's not
Launch
it.
the truck. We need what's in it. Engage.
Oh, it's gone the wrong way anyway. Okay, so we need this truck here, and that's what bad planning does. Okay, so these guys are going to help me now. We need to take out that rear vehicle with some gunfire. Hopefully our car doesn't get too shot up.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
We'll go.
Engage target.
There we go. So you can't destroy the convoy. You can only hurt it to a certain amount. But there we go. So we're going to take out this rear vehicle. They may just stop up here eventually anyway. As you can see, our squad's doing all the work here. I'm just keeping it on the straight and narrow. I did forget that they actually, I was going to set up a trap on the wrong road there. There you go, that's
Escort car
that road,
right.
that's the car done. So, don't want to take out the truck. Stop shooting the truck, you idiots. There's an explosion off there in the distance, you saw that? That's what I was talking about before. Go to them, they're good resources. Okay, so we've got the baddies right where we want them.
That LT's getting away.
I don't care if the LT's getting away because we're out of the car. He's down. We've got to just tag this vehicle. Okay, so you just got to go up here.
Eyes up.
Tagged
Got
it.
Unidad vehicles on
That's
the road.
it. Mission done.
Looks like a standard patrol plus a commo truck.
Qatari's people would like to get their hands on those radios. What do
And
you
we're
think,
done.
boss?
Commo gear's in good shape. Pass on
So
the
let's
location
have a
of
look
the
where
truck
that
to the
smoke
rebels.
was coming from.
Pack, this is Nomad. The convoy is secure.
Gracias, amigo. My people will make
And
good
that's
use of
so,
those supplies.
let's fucking
My people are
see.
searching for La Yuri y El Polito,
That
but in the
explosion
meantime,
must
there is
have
something else
gone.
you can do for us. I have prepared a speech for the people of Bolivia. It is a call to arms that we will broadcast from Itaqua.
Santa Blanca's gonna
Okay,
send
usually
troops
there's a
to shut
billow
that
of
down as soon as
smoke.
they hear the transmission.
But that's okay.
You see, my
Pretty sure
problem?
it was up
I
there,
need
but
someone dependable to find a radio transmitter and protect it until the broadcast
yeah,
is
see that
complete.
mission there that he's talking
Okay,
about now is terribly
We'll get it
hard if you don't do it right. Yeah. Must have vanished, that's a shame. Let's just have a quick
Drone
look.
is up.
So while I'm looking for this thing, I shall say goodbye. Like, subscribe and share if you can. If you like Ghost Recon Wildlands, let us know. If you want to play some games with us, let us know. Always happy to meet new people that are playing this game. It's good fun. But that's it for me now. Like I said, Wilco's Chill Zone on Twitter, Twitch, and all the other cool things. And the website ultrasupermega.com.au, and check out our podcasts when you can. And that is it. That is Wilco signing off. Have a good one.